Yesterday, April 29th, the Alexandria City Council officially adopted our FY27 budget. Now, this includes about $970 million in our general operating fund, as well as a 10-year capital improvement plan that totals over $2 billion. Let's back up. How did we get here? The budget process officially began last November. That's when the council does its budget retreat and gets our first outlook on our fiscal conditions, as well as clarifies our budget guidance and identifies the key priorities for the budget process. In February, the city manager presented his proposed budget, and then from February until April, the council has been engaging in work sessions on every part of the budget. Think parks, infrastructure, roads, flooding, all of the things that impact our daily lives in order to better understand how we're spending our resources, any opportunities for efficiencies, and areas where we want to direct the city manager to provide additional investment. This budget was particularly challenging. We were putting together this budget at a time when Alexandria is facing some of the deepest job losses in the Northern Virginia area as a result of cuts to the federal workforce. We are also putting together this budget at a time when we are hearing about increased needs as it relates to food insecurity, housing, and homelessness. And we're putting together this budget at a time when almost every project costs more because of rising labor costs and material costs. And so trying to figure out how to have a budget that invests while also balances the affordability challenges we're facing was particularly challenging. But we did it. And I think ultimately we have a budget that we can all be proud of. A budget that invests in public safety and fire, that invests in early childhood education, that provides additional resources for food security, for housing, for homelessness prevention, for rental assistance, that invests in critical infrastructure and technology so that we can better serve you and respond to resident requests. There's so much more, and you can get a full summary of the budget at alexandriava.gov/budget. Now, in order to produce the budget that we have, there were sacrifices and really tough choices. For example, all departments were asked to take a 1% cut, and of our 35 departments, almost 20 of them actually took that cut, and several took more than 1% cuts. We also cut about 38 vacant positions, and we raised fees at things like Parks and Rec, as well as our stormwater utility fee. And so trying to figure out the sustainability of our budget moving forward and where we're going to get additional resources is critical. One of the things I'm most proud of is some of the budget's investments in our small businesses and economic development, because that's going to be crucial to making sure we can fund our future.